Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August, the 16th of August, and we have our special guest, Mr. Councilor Renz Lacorte. Yes. Thank you very much for coming. So, to explain you, this is our solar commercial workshop, which we are installing here since last month, and we have some presentation. So this presentation I'm giving now is about how to use your personal power provider, and it's also about our sunny houses solar installation. Now, what do you think about solar installation? How important is it for Samal Island?
I think solar installation and being dependent on solar energy is very important. Yes. As an island, because we are an island. There are instances, for example, in the past that we have problems because of the lines from Davao to Samal has been broken down. So it's important so that we can be sustainable, and because we are also wanting to protect the environment and have a balance of our ecosystem here. So that's having true. Solar is clean energy, and that's very important in an island.
That's true. And what do you think about the brownouts on Samal Island?
It's not helping the island grow.
No, not at all. But there are solutions. So you know that I have installed my solar energy also in January 2023, and it's working perfect because we have 24 solar panels on above our pool.
Yeah.
And we have two different installations, one for the daytime and one for the nighttime, an inverter and a charger unit, which are working together. And I don't have any problem with brownout because it is very convenient to use the power of the sun for our sunny houses. That's why they're named
sunny houses. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I this is not my first time also being here.
Yeah, you have been here from the beginning, even before your first election.
I am very aware of the...
I still remember. So therefore, I would like to start with my presentation. Our solar system is for day and night operation with a back-act function, which means we depend on the power of the sun. We don't depend on the grid, and we don't depend on diesel, because on Samal Island, as you know, Mr. Renz Lacorte, the electricity is made from a diesel engine and a generator connected to it. When I drive from here to Pina Plata, I can see it every day, and I have a tear in my eyes because it's not a very clever way making electricity from diesel. But anyway, that is what it is. So we are showing here in our installation and in our workshops, we are showing that there are many other ways how to provide energy to the people. So we have these 24 solar panels. We have this day use, 16 panels for the day use, 9 panels for the night use, and it's working perfect. The only thing is, when I have too many guests in the houses and they're using too much air conditioner, then the batteries are not enough capacity to run all the night, maybe only 5 or 6 hours. But that is okay. At least we save a lot of energy which is coming from the grid. So this is the first part of my presentation. The second part is that you must be aware that this is not the latest design. There will be much more clever technicians and clever engineers and clever bosses, CEOs, who know that this is only a state of the art of today or of 2023. There will be much more things. And this is my second part of the presentation. I call it a personal power provider. It's online on my webpage since the year 2008. I presented this first at the Fuel Cell Seminar and Exposition in Phoenix, Arizona in the year 2008. And now I'm glad that we have this. Of course, I'm proud of it. But the future will even be better because we'll use all locally available resources like running water, like geothermal well, and like wind energy and like solar energy. There are two different things of solar power. One is making electricity, that's what we're showing here. but there's another way of making hot water from solar power, which is also very convenient and very easy and cheap. And it's a known technology since many years. So when you have all these units together at a compound, you can then supply all your personal power demands. You can supply it by the local available energy sources, which means the solution will be different in every house and in every location. It will be different here on Samal Island to Davao. It will be different in Manila to Miami, and it will be different to New York, to, let's say, Casablanca, because it depends on the local situation, what you have. I give you one example. Here on this property, we don't have running water. If there would be running water, I would use a turbine to turn something and have a generator connected to the turbine, and this will then, in this personal power provider, which I am dreaming of, it will then be used to supply energy for all those people who are living here. So that's the basic idea, using the available energy resources at any given property and supply everything here, with the result that you don't need any power grid, that you don't need any coal plants, that you don't need even fuel, because you can fuel your car with your own energy. You don't need gas, and you don't need any water, because you may have your own well. So now we have laid a little model, and I will show you how it works. So here's our fantastic car, and here's our house, the same house as you saw here. So this car will now find its way into the garage, hopefully, if it's intelligent enough. Close. So it's kind of stuck. We give her a little chance. You see, it's trying hard to find the garage, but that will be the future. And now this is my proposal. Having a machine or apparatus or something like this here, again, I call it 3P plus. I will give it around, you can have a look at it. And I need people like you who are able to get this idea into reality, because this will be the future, that everything is self-independent, everything has its own resources. So we let him try. This is of course also made in China, as all the other equipment here. So this is my chance, that there are smart enough companies and people, young and old, no matter what and no matter where, who are able to make a thing like this, which will then solve the future energy problem easily, cheap, and only using the available resources. It's only an idea, so hopefully maybe one of you between us will make it. That's my hope. And this is the end of my little presentation. Thank you very much.